Spirit of God.
Told me that I had to be good. Now I love 'cause I want to. I love because I'm free, blinded by the Spirit. Oh Lord, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Cause God is my all in all. Let go of my burden. Loving God has made me free, blinded by the Spirit. Oh Lord, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, 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 I thought it was my duty. I thought it was a job. Somewhere I believed that loving God would be hard. Loving God is wonderful. Loving God is ecstasy. I thank God for my freedom. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, 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 the Spirit of God is upon me. I am worthy of this love. I'm just gonna let Spirit love me now, 'cause I'm worthy of this love. Come on and just let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm just gonna let Spirit love me now, 'cause I'm worthy of this love. Spirit loves me.
Spirit loves me.
Well, I know that.
I know that.
I said Spirit loves me.
Spirit loves me.
That's a fact. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now, 'cause I'm worthy of this love. Well, come on with me, let Spirit love me now. I'm worthy of this love. When I'm down, I turn to you. When I'm down, pull me through. I'm gonna let this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now, 'cause I'm worthy of this love. I'm worthy of this love. Who's worthy? I'm worthy. You worthy? Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Yeah? Super. So welcome to Ahava Center for Spiritual Living. Ahava is the Hebrew word for love. And so we all simply come together to know and to affirm that love is what? What is it? You always have the answer. Love is always the answer. I am Reverend Sonny Cantrell Smith, along with my co-spiritual director, Reverend Rainbow. I welcome you here this morning. And I just want to say that Reverend Rainbow will be back with me next week. She's still recuperating from her surgery, and so let's all wish her well and say, good morning, Rainbow. Yeah. If you're joining us via live stream, please say hello in the chat and let us know where you're tuning in from. Send us a little blessing, if you will, and make sure that you hit the like button, not the light one or the heavy one, just the like one. And then if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We've got a few hundred more to reach our goal, so we really want to get there. Invite your friends, your neighbors. Stop a stranger on the street and say, "Have you subscribed to Ahava? Come on now, let's do it." So if you're in the room, we encourage you to take out your phones, check in, share pictures and inspirations if there are any from today's service, and there's going to be. Right? Yeah. Come on now. So we are a conscious community that's committed to curiosity so that we may provide a loving space to be reminded of the truth of who we are. We are an open and affirming community, so whoever you are or wherever you are on your path of spiritual discovery or any type of discovery you're into right now, you are absolutely welcome here. And so, the other thing that we've been saying for 13 years now is I know that we are all a reflection of one another, right? And so just turn to your neighbor and thank them for being a reflection of you. We also have a vision here. Yes, everybody should have a vision. Well, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So we have a vision here as a community. And so let's either repeat after me or say it with me. We are an inclusive community committed to global transformation through personal evolution. We also have a purpose, which is
Wake up, step up, and make a difference.
and we got it all. We got an affirmation too. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Okay. So let's do our affirmation. I preserve with the strength of spirit within me. Come on in. We've been waiting on you. All right. So if you are a first-time guest, we especially want to welcome you. And please know that your presence makes a difference in our lives. And so we want to, one of our core council members is going to come by and give you a free gift just for joining us today. And I really want to thank you because, you could be anywhere else this morning, but you chose to be here. So if you're willing to stand or raise your hand, one of our core council members will come by with a special gift. Do we have anybody visiting for the first time? Right here. All right. And I think we're actually going to hear from you later, right? All right. All right. That's great. Not all of our first-time visitors have to come up here and speak, just so you know. We are also so grateful for all our SAVA volunteers, yes? They make it possible to have this service, so let's give them some love as well. Yes, thank you so much. We're also looking for parents, volunteers for our youth room to teach our youth once a month. So if you're interested in that, see Heather Marsh Prelsnick after service. You'll know who she is when they come out, when our youth come out. We also have some happenings, right? Yes, blues concert Friday night. And you don't have to have the blues to be here, but if you do have the blues to be here, can we just get up and sing or what?
Oh, you can get up and dance. We want you
There
to
you
dance.
go. There you go. So if you haven't got your tickets, do you want to say anything about it, Joe?
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. Special guest, DJ Rice. If you've ever heard DJ, we played together for years. We got all different kinds of blues tunes, and I'm serious. Bring your dancing shoes, because we're going to move some chairs when Sonny's not looking.
What? You're going to move some chairs? Is that what I heard? Okay. So this is the last day for our Stepping Stones bookstore 25% off sale, right, Nancy? So, you know, it's never too early to buy holiday gifts. Please go in there and check out our bookstore. Also, the book of the month for October, as we all know, we celebrate prosperity once a year, and we call it Rocktober. And our book this month is Busting Loose from the Money Game. Busting Loose from the Money Game. It's the only book in there that doesn't have 25% off. I love that. Busting Loose from the Money Game, and it costs full price. Think about that for just a second. Okay, so registration is open for our new Foundations class, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, which is online with me, and it's also Share Time with Your Neighbor. As some of you know, I have been asked by CSL Home Office to support Asheville CSL, why they go through this transition for the next couple of months. And so it's a wonderful opportunity to sign up for the class and do a refresher if you've already had Foundations, because this is completely different, and it's only 5 weeks, and you get to meet your Asheville neighbor. So that starts on October the 24th. We also have a new member class. If you're watching online, this new member class is also for you, because we're going to do it in person and online at the same time. So, and that will be October the 23rd. Celebrate abundance, community picnic. I love this. Bring a dish. It's at Shiloh Park, October the 30th. And you get to learn more about our SAVA teams, play games, and have fun. Sound good? We have a lot going on. I'm tired. We also have an incredible band, our Ahava musicians, starting with Joe Cinquina, our music director. Lauren Dechtenberg on keyboards and reading. John Dittert on drums.
And guitar today.
And guitar. All right, that's right. That's right. And our featured vocalist today is Margot Buchanan. Jeff Watts making us all sound good.
Yay.
And our practitioner serving the community today is Patty Cooper. So this is the time in the morning I invite you to just drop into that heart space. That beautiful space of amazing love. That beautiful space opening up to the morning and all that it has to offer. As the music takes us within and Patty does our opening. Loving Spirit dwells in me. This is my divinity. As within
loving Spirit, right here, right now, in this moment. Today I know this one as power. I know it is love and freedom. I know it is joy and abundance. And knowing that that is the truth of the one, I know it has to be the truth of me, and it is the truth of each beloved hearing my voice now. And I bless this day, I bless this service, all that is about to be shared, communicated, the music, the talk today. Every aspect of this service, I bless, and everyone here, I bless as well. And I let it be by saying, and so it is.
Loving Spirit dwells through me. This is my divinity. As within, so without, all I need is here and now. Where there's air, let me love. May I have no fear. All the power, all the glory, I surrender. Let it be. Loving Spirit dwells as me, now and evermore. Namaste. Lauren, would you please do our reading?
Yes, this is by Richard Rohr from the book Falling Upward. There is no practical or compelling reason to leave one's present comfort zone in life. Why should you or would you? Frankly, none of us do unless and until we have to. The invitation probably has to be unexpected and unsought. If we seek spiritual heroism ourselves, the old ego is just back in control under a new name. There would not really be any change at all, but only disguise. Just bogus self-improvement on our own terms. Any attempt to engineer or plan your own enlightenment is doomed to failure because it will be ego-driven. You will see only what you have already decided to look for, and you cannot see what you are not ready or told to look for. So, failure and humiliation force you to look where you never would otherwise. What an enigma. Self-help courses of any type will help you only if they teach you to pay attention to life itself. God comes to you disguised as your life.
falling forward, supported with every step, supported by every breath. I listen in. Oh, I'm falling forward, solid beneath my feet, guided by my heartbeat. I go within. These risks are hard to take, old patterns hard to break. Listen for the truth of me. Let my soul lead the way. I know the hardest part is the first step of the start, but my compass is my heart. It won't lead me astray. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. And I'm falling forward, supported with every step, supported by every breath. I listen in. I am falling forward, solid beneath my feet, guided with my heartbeat. I go within. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. Know that I am free. This is the truth of me. There is only this moment. Now is all I need, right here in front of me. All spirit at every given point. I am free. I am free. I am free. Oh, and I'm falling forward. Oh, I'm supported with every step, supported with every breath. I listen in. I am falling forward. It's solid beneath my feet, guided by my heartbeat. I go within. I am free. Written by our beautiful Kim, yeah?
Nice job, y'all. John, you are a magnificent on guitar. Absolutely. Yeah. Whew. So let's just take a moment to breathe in that energy, that air, this moment that has already been established by the musicians and by the prayer and all of the individuals coming together to create community and coming here this morning together to unfold in the mystery of life and the mystery of spirit, to not get anything, because you know that we're not here to get anything, but we are here to release all that we are. The beingness that we are, the spirit that we are, the beauty, the amazing gift that we bring to the planet, and to revel in the greatness of our birthright, our seed of divinity, to let go, as the song said, to be free, because all we need right here and right now is this moment to be who we have come here to be. And we've also come here this morning to explore our consciousness in perhaps a way that has never been explored before. Something that is awakening, stirring in our soul, no matter how many times you've been here or if you're brand new. There is something that has called you here this morning to explore and understand and to unfold and to embody this new idea and new thought. Because you are the living, perfect prototype of spirit. You are that which God is experiencing on this plane as the individualized expression of the one, of the source of all. And so you can this morning begin to focus on what you desire, what you want to draw into your life, instead of swimming in the distractions of your life. Begin to allow what you want in your life to become your focus. What differentiates a conscious-centered being from a person who is not conscientious or conscious is simply the focus of your mind, your awareness, the willingness to step into the perfection, your willingness to step into a way that is calling you forward, whether you're falling forward or you're standing in the power of who you are. You know, Ernest Holmes tells us that the whole of spirit is potentially focused in our individualized objective consciousness, but we have not yet evolved to a realization of this, except in a slight degree, a little bitty one. So we approach and contact the larger spirit through our mind, through our own conscious mind, and the doorway to the absolute stands open at the center of our intuitive perception, at the center of our mind. I love that. So breathe in with me this morning as we enter the season of fall, which is indeed the season of harvest. And you can ask yourself this morning, because it is the season of harvest: what am I harvesting right now that were the seeds I planted in spring? What were those conscious seeds that I planted way back then that I am harvesting now? You know, they can be good seeds. You know, they can be seeds that are just popping up with weeds because we have not tended our spiritual garden. And so you can ask yourself, you can think about it. What am I harvesting right now? What successes, what failures perhaps? And you know, this month, of course, our yearly theme is wonder. And this month, we have talked about work. We have talked about good work and creating a life that matters. We've also talked about living your dream. And this week, we're wrapping up our series with the title, Failing Forward. Failing Forward. And Albert Einstein wrote that failure is success in progress. Yeah, I like that, you know. And Robert F. Kennedy said, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. And this one I absolutely love. It's a quote by a retired basketball legend named Michael Jordan in a Nike commercial. And this is what he says: "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games 26 times. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." So, the other thing about Michael is that it would be an easy misconception that Jordan's basketball skills revolve around a natural talent, right? But in fact, in his earlier years, basketball coaches had trouble looking past the fact that Jordan didn't reach the minimum height. So it was years of effort and practice and failure that made the star that we know today. And Dr. Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind, wrote in Creative Mind and Success, "We have within us a power that is greater than anything we shall ever contact in the outer. A power that can overcome every obstacle in our life. And we are bound by nothing except our belief." When I was thinking about this topic all week, I kept coming back to the question for me: can growth and comfort coexist? Can growth and comfort coexist? Now let me break this down. To grow means you're willing to take risks and evolve. And the only way to evolve and change is to fail. And yeah, of course, success promotes evolution and change. However, to reach that point, we must all experience numerous failures with the goal of being open to revealing a bigger picture. And the truth is, as a creative individual, I used to view failure as an end-all, be-all. In the past, I would beat myself senseless if I screwed something up or hit a wrong note or acted on impulse. Anybody else ever do this? Like, why did I say that? And I also wanted my success to happen now. Fall from the sky into my lap. I want to be successful now. And sometimes I didn't want to do the work. And that's honest. But the reality is, anybody who has become successful has also experienced many failures. I think it's there's a I'll think of it later. But it's a singer who says, "If I can hit the note 75% of the time, I'm satisfied." Adele, yes, it's Adele who said that when she was criticized for her performance at, I believe it was the Oscars. Yeah, that's my assistant over there. That's my assistant, Heather. She feeds me information. I love it. And that's why they're successful, because we're willing to try. Trial, error, retrial, and eventually some success. And when I think about my life and my past failures, I realized something this week. They didn't kill me. They didn't kill me. In fact, I think they were like primers preparing me for a second chance. So the good news is, and let's all take this home with us, failure isn't fatal. And think about this. Failure does not mean that one's idea is flawed, it's not valid, or that the dream isn't good enough. Failure means that there is something to be learned, something to be gained, or a course correction might be necessary. In short, failure points to the possibility that there is always something more, something better, something blessed, perhaps. Failure does not mean the loss of something. Failure occurs only if the loss of that thing takes our enthusiasm, if it takes our courage, our zest for life, our faith, our conviction, or our joy from us. You know, we are spiritual beings living out a human experience a spiritual experience in this world, but we're also human beings living out a human experience with human imperfections. We are perfect as spiritual beings. We are the perfect prototype. But as human beings, we have imperfections. So life is about more than a result or an outcome. We're all in this together because we all experience success and failures. Just as life teaches us the lesson not to allow success to go to one's head, I don't think we should allow failures to consume us. The reality is things often simply do not go as planned. I don't know about you, but I often have plans that don't go the way I want them to go. And the deal is, when failure seems inevitable, the secret to moving forward, here it is, the secret to moving forward when you are pretty sure whatever is happening is going to fail, is cultivating a sense of everyday wonder as a guide and constant companion. What that means is, oh my gosh, I fail. I wonder why. I wonder what's going on. I wonder what I need to know. Right? Which most of the time, trust me, is easier said than done. Yes? And it really is all about perspective, or the ability to understand what is and isn't important. Consider this. Failure is an opportunity that shows up at just the right moment. It can be a chance to reevaluate and come back stronger with better reasoning. Often, the next time around, it's easier to attain the goal, the outcome, and the intent. The challenge with work is that there are a million opportunities to fail abundantly and publicly. Right? Yeah. Think about a toddler. I love toddlers, right? When they're learning to walk, you know, first of all, they've got this, right? When they first learn to stand, they're hanging on to something, right? And then they're letting go. And then what happens when they take their first couple of steps? They fall. And they get up and they fall again, and they get up and they fall again, and they fall over and over and over again. But they don't beat themselves up over it, and neither do their parents. Right? They just help them get up and start again. So how do we bounce back from significant failure? One way is to get to know the parts and the pieces of failure and allow each part to teach you how to make your next shot quicker, easier, and maybe a little more sure or with confidence. Remember what I said earlier, that failure is not fatal? No matter how hard it may feel, staying willing to understand that failure may simply mean that there's another opportunity just over the horizon is probably one of the most important things we can do. To take that opportunity to wonder about what could be and open our souls to the possibility. Stand in the power of possibility, because possibility has a lot of power. Sometimes the lesson of failure is not to make success certain, but to show us how to fail. There are ways to fail with grace and sincerity. A single instance of failure can teach us more than a lifetime of success. And wonder, you see, allows a person to detach from the outcome and explore with greater curiosity and trust as the process unfolds. And again, sometimes easier said than done. I think for all of us, there's a hidden element of resilience that accompanies failing. Each failure offers feedback on how to refine an idea, a task, or a project. You know, do you ever get a new program that you put on your computer? How many people work it like that right away? Right? John does, but that's an exception. Okay? And by the time that you've learned that program, you're pretty proficient at it. But you have to keep practicing, and you have to keep failing and doing it over and over again. So each failure offers feedback on how to refine this new program, this idea, this task or project. And the work of work is the willingness to continue to move forward even when things don't happen according to your plan. Remember, I said I want my success and I want it now. When I attached that new printer yesterday, I wanted it to work immediately, right? But I had to learn some things. And some new language, I might add. As a spiritual practice, wonder can show all of us the divine plan behind and within everything. It can make the distance between where we are and where we want to go, frankly, a little bit more exciting. The willingness to fail forward can make work a beautiful, crazy, and exciting journey. So fail forward, and fail forward often. And here's the thing. Our unique perspective finds its origin in all the lessons that life has taught us. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it. You know, from those lessons, all those lessons I've learned, we determine what is good, what we think is bad, and what works or doesn't work. Thus, we can look at failure as a negative event or as an opportunity to go in a new direction. My goodness, where were you all 15 years ago? Yeah. The new perspectives, the considerations, the ideas, the revelations, and insights that became available to all of us through our so-called failures are amazing if we're willing to trust and learn to wonder how did we get here? You know? How in the world? You know, this wonder invites us to create positive change. As long as there's a reason to move, to grow, or to shift, there's a potential for the ongoing search for passion and a larger contribution to society. You know, we had the Salt Cave get-together on Friday, and I was talking to the woman who started the Salt Cave. And believe it or not, and this is how it works, believe it or not, she was here on our candle lighting service and wrote herself a card that said, "I want to be a yoga instructor." Right? She got it back like we often do, and we've forgotten all about it. And so she had already started yoga instruction, right? But in the middle of all of this, she decided, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to be a yoga instructor. And it came to her one night or one day in a flash that she wanted to do a salt cave. How did she get there? Her yoga instructor helped her. So she failed as a yoga instructor, but she succeeded in opening a salt cave, which I have to say is amazing. It's an amazing experience. So, wonder invites us to the potentiality and possibility and to create something new in our life simply from failing. And we never know We never know when we set an intention where it's going to lead us. And if you don't believe me about what I'm talking about right now, think about this. Long before the iPhone made him the god of gadgets, Steve Jobs launched his tech career by hacking landlines to make free long-distance calls. Here's one I really love. You ready? Bob Dylan's band, the Golden Chords, lost a high school talent competition to a tap dancing act. Oh, my goodness. Now, this month has been an invitation to embark upon an adventure in the spiritual practice of finding the good in the work that we do. Through the revelation of everyday wonder, with every task, project, widget, design, conversation, and product, every book, and by taking every opportunity to do all the good that we can. There's a potential and a potentiality to gain from more to gain from failure, right, than there is to lose. Failing forward in your work means that you're growing, productive, and willing to adapt. So, beloveds, I invite you to go forward knowing success and failure are akin to one another. The real work is determining what's next. Wonder allows a person to move beyond the stigma of failure into the wonder of, no matter what, I'm going to keep going, and I will not give up. I invite you to keep your goal visible at all times. Whatever your goal, keep it at the forefront of everything that you do. Write it down. Keep it on your desk at work or in your home. Post it on your mirror and say it out loud as you prepare for each day. Place a copy of your goal in your purse or your wallet, on your steering wheel. Maybe not on your steering wheel, forget that. But on the family refrigerator, right? Each time you encounter your goal, speak it out loud. This helps plant the seeds of success in your mind in a way that focuses your attention on your goal. And remember this, the law, the universe, wants to give you what you want. It has always been on your side, but you must be clear and focused in order for it to read your mind. So let me leave you with this today. While competing in the Olympic marathon in Mexico City, Akwari cramped up due to the city's high altitude. And during the race, he fell and severely wounded his knee and dislocated his shoulder. He continued running, finishing last among the 17 competitors who completed the race. 79 had started. There were only a few thousand spectators who remained in the stadium after sunset. Akwari finished at 3 hours, 25 minutes, and 25 seconds. When he crossed the finish line, a roaring cheer came up from the small crowd, who somehow knew they were bearing witness to history. Later, when he was interviewed and asked why he continued running, Akwari said, "My country did not send me 5,000 miles to start the race. They sent me 5,000 miles to finish the race." Let's go into prayer. Dropping into that heart space, the place of love, that space of infinite wisdom and joy, that place where I know only one. I know this one as the source of all things, the invisible made visible. I know this source as the living expression for each and every life all creatures, great and small. I know this source is that which creates out of itself every minute, every second of every day, every possibility. Never diminished, destroyed by its own creation. And I know this source as love, as peace. I know it as oneness and joy, abundance and prosperity. I know it as all things. I know it as life eternal. And as I know this to be the truth of the one source of Spirit of God, remember, God is just a word. Call it what you may. Love. I know as I know the truth of this one source, it is the truth of me that I am the same love and abundance and prosperity and joy. I know that I am the I am, that I am what I am. The living expression of the one source of the one life. And as I know this to be true for me, I know it is true of each and every soul within the sound of my voice. All hearts brought forth here this morning to this community we call Ahava. And so it is from this place that I lie upon the altar of truth, speaking my word for this community and each and every beloved here. Knowing that what we are seeking is seeking us. What you are seeking is seeking you. And I know absolutely right here and right now that everything is in order. So no matter what project or task or goal that is before me, is before you, is before this community, that we can stand in the power knowing that it is simply one step in front of the other. Standing in the power of love, knowing that it doesn't matter if we fail or succeed, we are still standing in the power of the one. And that everything is unfolding to support that goal, that desire, that dream, that job, that ambition. Everything is supporting it because the law is on our side. And so I know as this order is transpiring, as it's taking place through the support, I know that no matter what, there is no delay or denial to those dreams, to those possibilities, through that potential, through that perspective. Knowing that right here and right now, nothing can stand in the way of the living expression of the one source of all. And so I know for each and every one of us, for this community, that we rise up in that power, rising up to meet, to greet, and to know that we are alive, awake, and aware, and open to receive right here and right now, and that the universe is ready to give and is giving in this moment. How grateful I am to know this truth. How grateful I am to be here in this moment. To know the success and to cherish the failures. And to stand in the power of both. As I release my word into that perfect universal law, knowing that the universe always says yes, it always says yes, it always says yes. I release this word. Shalom, hamdalela, ashe, namaste. This prayer is done. I leave it knowing it is so, and so it is. Amen, amen, amen.
We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy, we let the joy wash over.
We let it wash us.
We let it be. We let the peace, we let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love, we let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let it be.
Now, before you sit down, turn to your neighbor and say the following: I am the world's greatest success.
The world's greatest success and failure.
All right, this is the time of the morning that we get to visit we get to call up our new visitor. This is our Giving Sunday, and so we this month we have chose Fostering Goodwill. Is it Chora? Choya? Okay, let's invite Choya Morton up here. And this is an organization that assists older youth in the child welfare system. And if you want to just talk in this mic right here. Okay. There you go. Tell us a little bit about the organization and where the money goes.
Okay. Hello, welcome. I feel so welcome to be here today.
Thank you.
And I felt the love here. It's been a very blessed. I feel very blessed to be here. My name is Choya Morton. I actually work as a social worker in the DCBS state. I've been working there for about 24 years. And if y'all would give me a little grace on this, I've been in the hospital with my husband all night. So we've been there since yesterday, but I was not going to not come today. I said, I'm definitely coming. We've been in Central Baptist, but I said, I'm coming no matter what. And I am so glad I came. Now with, like I said, I've been working for DCBS for 24 years. And about 20 years ago, we've been looking at a lot of our foster youth ending up in jail, ending up homeless, and we're just like uneducated, you know. So it was about three of us that kind of got together and said, what can we do to help these youth? And pretty much we started Fostering Goodwill. This organization, we are all either former or present DCBS workers, social workers. And we've got together and we pretty much started with nothing. So we just started with our time, which is more monumental than anything. Yeah. We got our time together. We started, first we started with education. The state offers a tuition waiver for our youth. So, okay, we have a tuition waiver, but we only have 3% of our youth going to school. So that was where we started. Okay, let's start talking to the youth, see what barriers are stopping them from going to school. So we started with that, and then we started doing just a graduation. And then we had a graduation for high school, for GED, certificate programs. And when we did that graduation, we sit down and we talk to them. Okay, well, why are y'all not going to college? Y'all get a free tuition waiver, anywhere in the state of Kentucky for any of the community colleges or any of the four-year colleges. So we just kind of talked to them. And then we started adding some of them to our board. Okay, you tell us what y'all need. And so this is where we started at. We started with the graduation event. So then some of them said, well, we tried to go to school a little bit, and then we failed, and then we had this big bill. So then we started a second chance scholarship. So, okay, let's pay that bill off so you can go back. And just through education and them being on the board, then they start talking about some other things like them being at holidays alone. They would do good in school, and then at Thanksgiving or Christmas, they see all of these other students going home, being with their family. So we looked at the support system. We looked at mentorship. We just looked at, okay, they need somewhere to go. They need somewhere. So we just started having like mentorship. We started trying to pair our youth, with other mentors. We looked at, let's see, we got the second chance scholarship. We did a Christmas wishes. So we just sent it out to the community. Okay, we want to do something for our kids. Gettytown, if y'all not familiar with Gettytown, most people know Gettytown. Gettytown just allowed us to come in and let all of our kids come, and we had a wonderful, just little celebration. It has grown up to 250 youth that we have in December. Yes, it's just so wonderful. And yeah, so now we just send it out. We have had donors. We just send donor letters out, and all of these people give us money. We give every youth that comes a $50 gift card. If they have children, we give them a gift card. Then we have all kind of door prizes, and just somebody, we always connect them with someone, because I feel like the connection is more than the gift. But a lot of them, they say they don't care how much the gift is. They just love coming and communing and having somebody to be with during Christmas. And that's the only celebration they've ever had. That's my favorite every year because some people, they want us to have it for a certain amount, like for 16 up into 23. Well, I say we do it as an alumni thing. So now we have people coming up to 30, 35, and they're still coming to this event. So we know what's going on with it. We know what barriers they have. So we still meet with them. We are able to help, I guess, young people, young women, single mothers, with food for their kids, clothing, all kind of baby necessities, the crib and the whole shebang. We help with all of that. We help when youth are being evicted. That was one of their barriers. So we help with U-Hauls. We help with, anything you could think of, we pretty much help with.
Great.
And we love it because, at least we're putting it, none of the money, we don't have any people on our board that get paid. All of the money that we get, it goes directly to the youth.
Thank you so much.
Which is wonderful. So we
much.
really enjoy this, and I hope this organization lasts throughout, and we're getting all these young people on here, the actual ones from foster care, to get on here so they can take over and let us older people go.
Great. Let's give her some love.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And can we put your family on our prayer list?
Definitely.
Okay, great.
My husband, he's doing good.
Good. All right. So we have prayer practitioners after service, and so let us know the name of your husband, and we will hold your family in prayer.
Thank you.
Yes. What a worthy. Yeah. Thank you. And so interesting that that one of the things that you shared with us is that kids who went to college said, "But I failed." So then they had the the next program showed up. So they were able to develop another program from failure. So you were perfect for our talk. Thank you very much. All right, so let's take our gift, our tithe, our offering. Knowing that if you're online, you can text, give, or you can, I think all the numbers and everything is online, so I won't have to repeat it. We also have PayPal. But take your gift, your tithe, your offering, and just hold it to your heart for a few seconds and give it your own personal blessing. Do we have ushers that are going to come forward? Thank you. And we also do this as a community, so please repeat after me. Divine love as me.
Divine love as me.
Blesses and multiplies all that I have.
Blesses and multiplies all that I have.
All that I give.
All that I give.
And all that I receive.
And all that I receive.
I joyously contribute to the vision of Ahava.
Contribute to the vision of Ahava.
Knowing it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
Knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
And so it is.
So it is.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
Grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
Grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
Grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them take me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Will fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades, reaching for the sun. We are warriors, yeah, that's what we've become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. Sharpest bird's gonna cut me down. Gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. This is me. This is me. This is me.
Yes. We love you.
You're a shining star, wonderful, just the way you are. We celebrate your sacred face. We love you just the way you are. We love you just the way you are.
We do.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What is our affirmation for today, girls and guy? Remy, you ready? No. No? Okay, I'm going to give you 3 seconds. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
I can talk to God.
Yep. I can talk. Yes. And we had a special guest, and she has written this wonderful book, and she read it to all our friends today. And what was the book about, Neela?
The 5 steps of prayer.
That's right. Okay.
And what is our special guest's name?
I was going to have her name is Sarah, but
I'm Sarah Awad, and I shared my book, You Can Talk to God, and I'm going to let my friends here tell you a little about that.
Cadence, Superstar, practice. Come on. This is good practice.
What's it about? Do you remember your first step?
What's your first step? Look at your paper.
God is
Yeah. And she has a smiley face because God is
happy.
happy. And the second step?
I am God.
Okay. And the third step?
I claim my good.
Yep. Remy, you want to do the next one? No?
I don't know where I'm going.
You left your paper, didn't you? Finish reading it for me, Neela.
I give thanks.
And then the fifth one?
I let go and let God.
Yep. And so they all did their 5 steps today. And some bookmarks.
Great. Yay, great. And I think Sarah has you have more of your books for sale out in the community room?
Yes, I'm all set up in the community room, so come on out and take a look.
All right, great. And how much are your books?
$13.95 for 1 or 2 for 20.
There you go. Every child deserves to be able to talk to love, yes? All right. Let's give our youth some love. All right, don't forget, we are going to get the blues on Friday night, right? And don't forget all of the things that we have going on. Sign up for our newsletter if you haven't. Check our website. We've got a lot happening. Yes, Patty. Yes, thank you. We also have a program called One Can at a Time. When you go shopping, buy one extra non-perishable item and bring it to Ahava. Also, we have an improv show that's coming up. Yay. And improv, they encourage everybody to bring a can of food, and they get $2 off on their entry fee. And I don't know exactly when that is happening. But do you know, Patty? She's going to look it up. So also, we have Patty here for prayer after service. There's a prayer box, and you can put in your name and what you would like prayer for. It doesn't have to be something going on that's not so good. It can be more joy, more love, more whatever. So make use of the prayer box out there, and then Patty will be over here to do individual prayer. Friday, October 21st, improv right here at Ahava. Improv at Ahava. So let's stand and do our benediction and sing out. What do you think? Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I don't believe y'all. I don't believe that for a second. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
It is this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my work.
Life is in my work.
Life is in my affairs.
Life is in my affairs.
I accept it.
I accept
I am it.
I am
And I share it.
and I share it.
Just the way it appears.
Just the way it appears.
Just the way it appears not.
Just the way it appears not.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
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 Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me love 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 in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
We want to thank everyone for coming out today, and for those of you watching online, we're glad you're here. Don't forget, we have the blues concert on Friday night from 6 to 8:30. We will not ask you to leave if you tap dance. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
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 Let me love in a holy,